Thanks, honey. And we are live. Hello, Ron. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing great.
And I noticed I didn't get muted this time. I didn't get automatically muted when you hit the go live button.
Oh, really?
That was weird. No, yep.
I was.
Interesting.
I was muted.
I kept my mouth shut just in case. Hey, Smiley, how are you?
Hello, everybody.
Sam.
How you doing out there? Let's see now.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and say hello to
Rachel.
everybody right quick. We got
Yeah,
a few people in here. I think
Rachel.
Magnus was first from Sweden.
Yeah. I was working my way up from the bottom.
Oh, you're looking from the bottom? Okay.
I
just work
was,
my,
yeah.
from the top and work my way down. That way I can. Rachel, I haven't seen Rachel here yet, but hello, Rachel. Smiley. Here's Richard and Peter. Hello. Branton. Uh-oh. What do we have here? What do we have here?
I don't know. Poo-poo. Who are you poo-pooing there, sport?
Uh-oh. You might be having some gastrointestinal issues.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
No, it's go with the flow.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah. Who is Wet Elbows? Hello, Wet
no
Elbows.
audio. He says no audio.
Well, that's on his end. That's it's got to be on his end. Yeah, hang on.
Muted. I am not muted. Can you guys hear us?
I can hear it on the YouTube.
Yeah, we can. Oh, yeah. Sam was messing with us. There he goes.
There you go. Okay, yeah, Sam.
All right. Where's that band button? No, I'm just kidding. It's good there too.
Had him for a month. Yeah, there you go.
So we got a little bit of a different show here. I thought of a topic here that we don't usually talk about too much, and that is, the behavior of your fish. I mean, depending on what you got, I think, that's what it's all about, is sitting watching them and their behaviors. That I think most of us, we start getting a lot of tanks. We don't spend that much time at a tank anymore because we don't have as much time. So I was sitting down the other day and I was watching in my 55 gallon there, and I tell you what, that I did a video of it, but I deleted it because the audio was terrible.
Oh yeah, all right. Well,
but then I did it again with my microphone, but I had it unlisted, so I just have to bring it back.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
Peter, how's life in Belgium, my friend?
Peter's in Belgium, yes.
Yep. And I'm wondering how is life in Belgium?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just here to create cake. Yeah, I know. You're doing a great job too, Sam.
Yeah, attaboy, Sam. Attaboy. Yeah.
Do you guys
let me share something.
I don't have any goldfish.
Yeah, nor do I. Do you
guys? Okay. And Swiffles. Hey, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. How are you, pal?
Hope everything's going all right
in Florida. Yeah. Hot and stay. Florida. So Florida's in the house.
There's your answer.
Yeah. I guess Belgium's known for good beer.
Yeah. Hey, David's here. Hey, David.
What's up, David? How are you, pal? So I got something in the queue real quick, Jeff.
Okay, you can. Wait a minute. There it is. Add to stage.
Yep. Just for fun. This is for Magnus.
Oh, there you go, Magnus.
Think about it. Seahorse, sawhorse.
Seahorse and a sawhorse. Yes.
All right. There we go.
That's cool.
I've had my fun.
All right.
Now I got to do is kill the damn thing. There it is.
I got it. There we go.
All right. Yeah. Hey, wow. Some weirdness going on. Removed from studio. There it is. All right. Yeah. And what you're saying too about parking in front of a tank, I find myself, I almost feel like I'm neglecting my tanks because I'm not just parked in front of a tank as much anymore. I think the one that gets the most view is when I'm washing dishes. It's right behind the kitchen faucet,
Right.
So, and Kathy's got me washing dishes from time to time. So KP duty, as it were.
I'm trying to force myself to spend at least 10 minutes with one tank a day.
Yeah.
And just alternate, and go on to the next. I mean, just to make sure you get to, so you can actually appreciate what's going on in your tank.
Yeah.
Because just feeding them and breeding them, I mean, that might be enough for some people. But I actually like to enjoy watching the beauty of them and the activity.
Right. And I do that in the garage, but it's in the garage, and it's like that's the fish room, and I just don't spend enough time out there all the time. And Brandon, that's right, man. Spend time in front of your tanks constantly, and that's really what it should be. And so I kind of wonder, what's the point if I'm not doing that constantly? I have seen a couple videos now about people downsizing. I don't want to be that one.
Right. No, you're just busy, and you're just I mean, I'm sure we're all going to get our time organized. Yeah. We're going to have more time that way.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulations, Peter.
That is really 7. I've never even heard of those before. Tamasaba?
No, neither have I. Tamasaba? So I'm just going to hit you with this. Is that is that right, Tamasaba, or did spell check beat you to the draw?
I don't know. I command. You're in the wrong. Speaking of list, I'm glad he said list, because so far I've only got a partial list from Branton for the auction coming up, and it's coming up quick on the 30th.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Saturday after next.
Yes. So we got to get those lists in. Yeah. Oh, thanks a lot, Richard. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're having, I think we tried to figure it out to make it a nice thing. We're having like 6 lots per vendor.
All right. Yeah.
Unless we have a very small turnout, and then in which case we can expand those.
Right.
But I don't foresee that.
I guess. Yeah, I have got completely forgot. I got a couple, I guess. They're probably the same old. So those neon orange swordtails, and what else? Mickey Mouse Platties.
Oh, Mickey Mouse Platties. Oh, nice.
I don't think I'll do the crebensis. I don't think I'll put them up again. Nobody wants them. Got the albinos and the regulars, or standards, or whatever the hell you want to call them. And so, well, I guess I can put them up. I'll just drop the price down significantly to
that, or the thing of it is, I think a lot of people hear the word cichlid and they've heard horror stories about cichlids. I mean,
yeah. And I'll tell you what, the crebensis, they're big cowards.
Oh yeah, they're not very. I mean, they're very. They might be passively aggressive.
Yeah,
but they're not aggressive.
Well, this ties right into the topic too, fish behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the 3 tanks, right? The tank with the original parents, Bob and Carol, they're in a 40 breeder. And they're in with some false Julie Corys, some Ember Tetras, and a couple big Plecosauruses and red cherry shrimp. And red devil angels. Ooh.
All
right. I might want to beat you to the punch there. So I think that's what Joe is. My female angel's a red devil. And Charlie's a koi, I think. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to help me sort that one out. But then in the other 229 gallons, I've got the standard crebensis in one and the albinos in the other. And those are both the offspring of the albino Bob and Carol.
Mm-hmm.
And so the one with the standards, I got this massive chunk of lava. It's a lava bomb. It's kind of smooth, but lots of pock marks, right? Yeah. And I got it propped up on something and then sand under it, so they couldn't, because they dig. Mm-hmm. And so that way they couldn't, cave in on themselves, because they will otherwise. And then just a big patented LRB rock pile going off to the side, and they're all in there. And I think they spawned once. I don't know who. But I'm going to have to take all that apart to get the fish out of there, except for maybe that big lava bomb. And then, try and get trios, pairs. what was it, last Tuesday you and I streamed and then Jason came on towards the end?
The type of fish it was, or
No. When you and I streamed last Tuesday.
yes,
Tuesday night, I streamed,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then towards the end, Jason came on.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jason, after you left, Jason's asking, so why aren't you putting these fish up, on eBay and all? Because I got to take the frickin' tank apart to do it. And I really need to. And that's all there is to it. So I guess I will do it for the auction. I'll come up with what pairs of crevences for how much.
Do you have the pairs on eBay?
No, and he was asking me that. Why don't you have this stuff on eBay? Same thing with the albinos. So. Now I can get in and out of the albino tank easily.
Yep. I mean, you showed me, you look at what the going price is for it. I mean, they show some that are really high, but then you go to the one where it shows what they're really getting. And
yes, the solds.
You could compare with that and maybe just undercut it by like $1. And then,
well, yeah. But I'm noticing on the auction too, Jeff, that like David, Jason, and I don't know who all else. Brant, I think you were too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys were starting with a set price and that included shipping.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. I will. So
Oh, really? Okay.
I'll do that too. Yeah, just to make it.
The reason I think, and this is just me because maybe it's just because of the way I think. But when I see that large number, when it has the included, it's kind of I don't know. For some who may be a little financially challenged, as I am, I would find that a little bit intimidating. I'd be more apt to buy something for the same price, but a smaller amount for the fish, and then you have the shipping also. It's kind of like you're not going to shock me out of wanting to get this, and then you get the shipping, and then you just kind of like, by that time you've already been enamored by what you want to purchase.
Yeah.
And then after that, then you got the shipping to it. I think that's just the way I think.
When you connect the two, though, it's the bottom line, right?
Oh, well, yeah. But what I'm saying is you don't want the bottom line at the top, right?
Yeah.
I that's just my feeling. I mean, some people like make it. It's clean to do it that way, it's all one price.
Right.
I'm just saying
you
that
you shop on Amazon.
I shop on Amazon, yes.
And do you have Prime?
Yes.
So it's all free shipping.
Yeah.
So the shipping is baked into the price.
Yes.
And I'm not sure because I've got Prime too, but I'm thinking if I killed the Prime and went in, and I'd see a lower product price plus shipping, and it would be about the same. Now I'm guessing that, but that's so. Mostly, on eBay, I put a shipping on everything now because eBay works a little bit different. If somebody returns something on eBay, right, and you have shipping included, that's part of what gets returned. That whole dollar value. But if shipping is separate, you don't have to refund that part of the shipping. Just the merchandise.
That's what I do. I keep it separate.
Yeah. And that's what I'm doing too on
eBay. Even though I don't have my eBay up yet. I had planned on for Friday, but
well, you'll get to it when you get to it.
You know what?
The way it is. Yeah.
I just got like a block. Every time I get ready to start to do something, it just something else comes up.
Oh, I get it.
And
I get it.
That's a terrible excuse, but that's basically I can't say anything more than the truth.
Yeah.
That I try to do it, but it just stops me.
Yeah.
But hopefully I can get beyond that.
Yeah.
Magnus says he spends every evening 20 minutes out by the pond.
Oh, I'll bet it's nice out there too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd rather worry about one number than worry about shipping two.
Yeah. It's essentially the same thing. It's just a combined. Brant, you're baking your shipping. Jason does too. He's just baking the shipping right into the total price.
Yep. I look at it this way. Everybody can do it the way they like to. I know that when I do it, I'm going to definitely keep mine separate just because.
You're talking about eBay, though.
eBay, yes.
Yeah.
I'll keep the shipping separate myself because I think it's just that initial, oh, look at that. That's a nice price. And you got a pair of beautiful fish. And they kind of get to it. And then you see the shipping. They're like, oh, well, there's the shipping. And they're more apt to think about that rather than just look at that price. They'll be like, oh, wow, $49. Right. Gee, I've only got depending on what they have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't mind, and I don't mind spending for good quality fish.
Right.
Honestly. Right. I really don't. But
now on my eBay Garage Aquatics, I have free shipping on a lot of it, but I also have a shipping fee on some of it. So it's back and forth. It's not consistent. On my Ron LaFawn, where it's all thrifted stuff, or just non-fish products. It's mostly all shipping's a separate charge.
Mm-hmm.
I tried Pirate Ship Monday. What a difference!
Oh yeah, that's what I have.
Between what and what, Richard? I think the one price sells better because it's only one. Yeah, and that's kind of what I think, Brent, and I mentioned that one guy to you one time on YouTube, Justin Resells. And that's what he talks about, is that one number. It's the bottom line number, period. And shipping's baked in. So, and I get that. What's up, Melvin?
Melvin's in the building. Here we go.
Yep.
MITB.
So, Richard, same question. So, is that between Pirate Ship and USPS? Or because I'm thinking Pirate Ship, Shippo, and eBay, their prices are all going to be like neck and neck. They're all going to be about the same. They're all essentially a wholesale price. So I'm thinking they're all going to be about the same.
I've noticed a huge increase on my Pirate Ship. I mean, from what it was, a couple.
Oh yeah. The post office just raised their rates. About 3 weeks ago now?
Yeah, but I'm talking about UPS has even raised their prices up to maybe just to compete with the USPS. I'm not sure, but they went up.
Right. And I think one of the best things about the third party, and the price is great, but I don't have to stand in the line at the post office. I can just walk in the door and just drop it through the chute, and I'm out of there.
Well, when I take it to UPS, they have to take it and they'll put it on this, even though it has this sticker on it, they put it on, then they give me a receipt.
Yeah. I don't even, you don't even have to wait for a receipt if you don't want to, because Pirate Ship provides the receipt.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that.
Right? Okay. You've got the receipt in Pirate Ship. It's all there.
Right.
So, yeah. So same with Shippo, same with eBay, But, and then the nice thing also, hey, Keith, the nice thing also is, the sticker on the box, I don't even have to go to the post office. I can catch the mailman at the corner in the neighborhood. And I can just hand it off there, save me a trip to the post office. I shipped next day air to Skipper last month. Regular was $158. Shipped next day air UPS Monday through Pirate Ship 50. Isn't that huge?
Next day, $158?
So you went to a UPS store originally? For $158, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And I mean, technically, you don't even need a printer. All you need is a phone. You can get the QR code on the phone. You can take that to UPS, FedEx, the post office. They'll scan it and print a label for you that's already been paid for through one of the third-party vendors.
But here's the price though, Ron. See, now it was 2 weeks ago that I shipped a Fahaka puffer to June, and I used 2 out of next day. So I did UPS next day.
Yes.
And it was like $66.
Yes.
And she got it the next day.
Yes.
To California from Michigan.
Right.
So that's you got that, then you got going from Florida to Pennsylvania, and it's 158. That's a huge difference. I mean, that's what is it? Over half.
Yeah, but that was walking into the UPS store, I'm betting.
Oh yeah, so was mine.
Yeah, if you
So was
that
mine.
was Richards. That was Richards, and he's talking about up to from Florida to Skipper, and it was $158. Yeah, And so I'm pretty sure, Richard, you just walked into the UPS store.
without pirate ship and stuff. He had to get the label and everything there properly.
Yeah, full retail.
Yeah.
Yeah, full retail.
It's worth. I tell you what, some of the best advice I've gotten from Ron was getting a thermal printer.
Yeah,
that thing right there has been a godsend. I tell you what, it's really
nice. Yeah, and I use Shippo also, Keith, and I like Shippo. And I was telling Jeff about Shippo, but he listened to David, and he got pirate ship instead.
I like them. They do good for me. Hey, you know what? Did I tell you about
what? They're about the same. They're about the same.
You hear about? Did I tell you about the refund?
No.
I had, now listen, this is going to sound crazy, okay? A box that I shipped out, the one to June, in fact.
Yeah.
I measured it. It was 7.5-inch square, and
right.
There it is. It wasn't. They're saying that it was 8 inches.
Right.
And because it was that, put it to a standard size, they give me a $16 refund.
There you go. Yeah, I've gotten refunds through eBay.
I would think the smaller the less, but you know.
That's cool. So how much do those little plastic sleeves cost you, Keith? Instead of just, like a thermal printed and stick on, just about paid for the printer. Yeah. And before I got the thermal printer, I was using my Epson inkjet, and I would cut it out and tape it all down, and that takes time. And a whole 8.5 sheet of 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, A186. And Kathy uses the Avery stick-ons, and I don't know I think she gets they're doubles or whatever, two per page. So anyway, Stream Elements, thanks for being here. Yeah, I like the thermal printer I bought was, I think it was about $75 with tax, and I got it at Amazon. And then I got the pack of fold printer labels, thermal printer labels, instead of a roll. The rolls are more expensive.
I got the you know what? They work fine.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, the rolls I think are about 500 labels, and the box I bought with the fold are.
Oh, I think he froze up a little bit there. He was telling earlier that the internet was in and out a little bit.
Mine?
You just froze up a second.
Yeah.
I was just letting them.
Yeah. And your video's frozen right now. I know it's mine.
Oh, I can see me move.
I keep getting a warning, unstable internet connection.
Okay.
I buy 500 count labels in the box. Yeah. Mine were 500. Mine are 1,000 count labels in a box. And it's a long box because it's double labels on each fold. So,
yeah, I got 500. I think mine was. I got them on Amazon. It's about $12. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I bought them so long ago now.
You can bring them up on the screen if you want, like to, Ron.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it first and. Right over here. Let's see, orders.
Oh yeah, the free shipping labels. Those are the ones you have to fill out yourself on there. I've used those before for priority. Yep. But I like the thermal printer. That was like, whoa.
Yeah, we just bought tape. I just got, God, how many rolls? A bunch of the tape. Let's see, 4x6, 1,000 fan fold. Open. God, it's really slow. $25, 2 cents a piece.
Nice. Very nice.
So,
I like
2.5, almost 3 cents a piece with tax. I'm sorry, Jeff.
I've always had a hard time with the inkjet. I never used them enough, and they dry up, and then that ink is so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, with this,
when I was teaching.
I'm sorry. Do you ever have to replace any
when I was teaching? I replace the cartridges but I print. Every time I've got an eBay order, I print the invoice. A lot of people don't bother with that. I always do. I like getting one myself, and then I write on it, "Thank you," Ron, with a little smiley face,
Mm-hmm.
So that keeps the ink flowing.
Right.
And when I used to teach, I'd go through a lot of ink. So I was constantly putting fresh ink. And I've got this big photo printer. It'll print 13 by 19 in really nice photo quality. And I haven't used that thing, oh, I don't know, maybe 5 years now. The ink's probably all dried up inside. I like my thermal printer because I can make templates. Yeah, make your logo. I've seen your logo. Yeah, because I've gotten that box with that on it. QR, yep.
Yeah, that's what this is, a label maker. I make labels for shipping labels.
Yeah. And so I did what's Keith saying? You get a free half sheet labels from UPS and FedEx. All right, yeah.
Get the labels for thermal printers from UPS. Oh, really? The labels? Oh, do you see that? You can get the labels for thermal printers from UPS for free.
Oh, interesting. Is that a roll or a handful, David?
I wonder
how does that work?
Probably 50 or 100, I would imagine. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm paying for labels. Probably. I'm not paying a hell of a lot for labels. Obviously, only about 2.5, 3 cents a piece. But
50 or 100.
I should look into that too.
You get 50 or 100 for free.
Yeah.
I mean, how long does it take you to go through 50 labels? I mean, with all your selling, it would last you a month.
Yeah, within a month.
Okay, it would last
many. Because the eBay stuff, I'll go through that many a month. So 50 orders a month. It's not enough, but so I get a 500 count rolls for free. Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Are they the
so then all I would need?
Are they the 4x? Is yours a 4x6, Ron? The label size?
Yeah, it's the standard 4x6. Yeah.
Okay, and that's for the 4x6 there also. Okay. Wow, for free. That's not a bad.
No.
Now, do you just go to the hub, or do you go to the store to get those free labels?
Okay, yeah. So you're asking these guys?
Well, I was asking if you knew or if they know. If
I don't have a clue. My box of labels came from Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you get them at the store or from the UPS hub where they do like the cargo and stuff.
Right.
It's $1,000 per roll, I think, and you can get as much as you want. Just have to call.
That's Mark, isn't it? Pile Aquatics.
Good afternoon, Mark's here. Mark from Piles Aquatics. Hey, how you doing? Welcome
I go online to the website, and then they just drop them off at your front door, David. Make an account with UPS online, order free supplies, and they deliver for free. Okay, all right, that's good.
Wow, that's a great deal.
And then I guess all I need is one of the little stands for the rolls. Right now, I just cut the lid off the box, and it's sitting on top of my scanner behind my printer.
Hey, there's Austin. Hey, Austin, welcome in. At ALA Aquatics. It's Austin.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad you guys are getting here because just go through YouTube. I mean, if you want to put some stuff on the auction, Keith, you're absolutely more than welcome. And I know that I'll be hearing from Richard, and I know that Mark's here. So I'm not sure if you're going to be available on the 30th, Mark. If you'd like to put some of your fish in the auction, we'd love it.
For shipping and tons of other stuff for free. Okay. Brent, and I know you're going through a lot of labels. You said, and I'm guessing because you also print the QR codes and your logo, and I print, like do not crush stickers and what else? Fish, live fish stickers, stuff like that.
I have a whole roll of those.
Yeah.
And I've only used about 6 of them because.
Right. And I printed fragile stickers,
that's a challenge. That's a challenge. How fragile are these things? Here, catch,
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Oh, look at this. You get free USPS supplies the same way. I use USPS boxes to ship via UPS. How do you do that? By UPS? I didn't think that was allowed. Using USPS boxes at UPS.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll actually come after you, but I know if they're the priority boxes or whatever, you're not supposed to use them elsewhere. People do, I guess.
I'm surprised that UPS would allow that because they don't want to tarnish their good record.
Yeah. I did once, and then I found out you're not supposed to, so I don't do it anymore. Yeah, I've got enough brown boxes that keep me out of trouble. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Redoing my fish room finally. Oh, nice. Are you going to be ready? Are you going to be available for the auction, Austin? Because it's getting close. I'm going to need to get lists as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I always start early because I know sometimes it goes to like the last minute, and I can't. It's hard to do that when you're getting ready to start it.
Right.
I really need to have it all in at least 2 or 3 days before the auction. So
Yeah.
if I can get it by the Wednesday, what would that be? 27th?
Oh God, I'm still looking at July's calendar.
I think. 27, 28, 20. Yeah, it'd be the 27th. I need all the list in by that time.
Well,
hey, Jody P is here. Hello.
Really? Hey, Jody P.
Hi there. Welcome in.
How are you?
Sadly not. I'll be in Columbus. Well, you know what? We can. I'm not sure if it's with Ron or not, but if you want to put one thing up or something and not be there, Austin, we can do it by proxy. We've done that before. If you want, no pressure. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. Because we're going to do proxy for, I think it was either Boots or Nathan. I can't remember which, but she was on last night, the stream, and she's going to put up more and different sizes of the spawning mops.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah.
And so, sounds like an excuse, Austin. Yes, that's right, Brenton, right?
Yep. More than a reason, it's an excuse.
I tell you what, Brenton's a go-getter. He's always the first one in with his list.
Yeah.
He's,
and I'm dragging my butt.
I'll let you know within a week.
That's all you got's a week there, sport.
Yeah, it's
next
Wednesday. Just let me know as soon as possible.
Yeah.
If you want, but if you're busy, don't even worry about it, Austin. But if you have time, just go ahead and do that.
Right.
So back to the behaviors of the fish. Now, I was reading, and I've been, I've kept fish since '74, so I'm not exactly new with it, and I've observed a lot of interesting behavior, especially from cichlids.
Yeah.
And, I was thinking of doing kind of like a series on here, with doing stocking according to the behaviors of the fish and their temperaments and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Because sometimes, especially for new people, they'll go and buy. They'll buy that cute little Oscar. They don't know exactly what it is. They buy it, take it home, and it starts growing real quick. And they, if they don't do their proper research and stuff, but a lot of people do that. A lot of people just buy something. Hey, wow, they got the shiny shite syndrome.
Yeah.
They see that beautiful fish in that tank. Oh, let's get that, and then then they regret it sometimes. It's only fair to you, Jeff. You put in this on for all of us.
Yeah.
At least we could.
Well, you provide the venue, so it's, and then put all that in the description. That's a lot of work.
Yep, I like it though. I love doing it.
And I'm grateful to you, and that's why if I sell something, I like to at least buy a couple gift memberships for you or something, because that's the very least I can do.
That's always appreciated, but it's not I don't say that it's necessary for everybody. If you want to do it, that's great. It does help me out tremendously. But yes,
I think you probably need to set up one of those buy me a coffee things, because that way they don't take as much as YouTube takes.
Oh yeah. Well, I have one through Stream Elements, but I don't know. It just seems like I don't want to. You know what I mean? I just don't want to. I'm not really an asker, or I don't. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people you see everybody says, yeah, if you like, become a member, do this, do that. I just can't do that. I just want to be with people, and if they want to do it, they'll want to do it.
Yeah. But in the meantime, thank you to all of Jeff's members out there.
Yes, absolutely.
Mine too. Thank you to all of my members too.
Yeah. Yes.
Keith made a mistake once, bought a Texas cichlid for a 10-gallon tank.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what he's saying.
A Texas. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful though. I've had Texas before. It's a ton of work. It's so unique, Jeff. You are a huge part of the hobby. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Yeah.
It's nice to hear that.
I like watching Paul's Fish Room, or Paul Stingray. He's got that, what's it called? A Queensland, he calls it a Queensland groper. On this side of the Pacific, I think they call them groupers. But it's this huge fish in this tank that when it's sideways, it touches the front and the back of the tank. I think it's massive. Be dinner for 6. Oh, I didn't say that, did I?
Well, no, that's. Yeah, I like doing it though, Austin.
Yeah.
I think it's just why I like it so much is I know that the hobbyists they enjoy their passion with the hobby, and I like to see them get money for their stuff, and I like to see people get good quality fish. We got people, Richard Reynolds, you, David, a lot of people that do really nice stuff, and it's nice to see that. It's not just buying a fish; it's buying a fish from Ron, or it's buying a fish from Richard. It means something. As a community, it means something, right?
Well, we're pretty sure they were well taken care of to begin with.
I'm sorry?
I said we're pretty sure they were well taken care of to begin with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and that helps too.
Absolutely.
Stream Elements is saying here to continue learning and seek out new species of fish, shrimp, snails, and plants, and do our very best to reproduce and care for them. Yes. That's kind of all of our mission statements, I think.
Yeah, that was my when I started that Stream Elements about 3 years ago. That was my mission statement. That's my mission statement, basically.
Right. Oh, all right. Hey, isn't 186 Element the 186? Aren't they regular?
Yes. Do they? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
How do you feel about giving them the rest?
I had a monitor. I had as a standard monitor there. Sorry about that 186. I could have swore I had that. I heard somebody else saying the other day that their thing was taken away.
Or just went away.
Or went away.
It could just be a YouTube glitch. Hopefully it'll cool down by the end of next month, so shipping will be a lot safer. Yes, I agree, Mark. Yeah. I mean, it's only 108 here today, so I don't know about you down there deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah. Well, one thing to look at is depending on what you're shipping. I mean, if you're doing like a 2-day, it'll probably be out of Texas and heading north or something because you guys are way down there.
Yeah, 110 right now. Yeah,
it might be cooler by the time they get there. Sometimes.
And I guess I was thinking about that. If I give it to the postal carrier in the neighborhood, all their vehicles seem to be air conditioned. Not too worried about it. The other day, Kathy got some vitamin D, right, from this place she orders in Costa Mesa. And so it's in Orange County, a couple hours away. And but anyway, it came UPS. And the bottle was really hot.
Oh, wow.
Because UPS trucks are not air conditioned.
Are they the gel caps?
No, not gel, just the capsules.
Okay, because vitamin D, I get, they're the little gel caplets.
Yeah, these are
and they
the
would
plastic capsules, with the powder inside. And then about a month or so ago, I think I might have even done a video. I got some plants from somewhere, either LA or Orange County, not too far from here. They showed up UPS, and I shot them with my thermometer gun, and they were about 100 degrees, sitting in a UPS truck all day. So fortunately, they survived.
Were they alive? Yeah. They were alive still? Okay.
Yeah, they were stressed, and they were, in the little black plant pots, And so I shot them, and then I dropped them in a tank, and they were all bent over because a lot of people just corner Clubhouse Cobalt. How are you?
Hello.
A lot of times these Better Fish Productions. I don't know you.
And I realized there's another one, Corner. That's another one that I could have swore had.
Yeah, welcome in. I guess somebody knew Better Fish Productions. For me, anyway. So anyway, the leaves, they were crypts. And the leaves were all bent over in the pots. So I just kind of propped them up. A couple days they were up, and they're doing fine. Oh. So I really like crypts. I got a bunch of different kinds of crypts now. It's probably one of my favorite plants. Probably about 10 species right now. So,
but seeing Jody here, isn't it exciting, the business venture they're doing? Her and
I'm really excited for them. Yeah.
That is just a tremendous undertaking, isn't it? I mean, that's a huge operation right there.
Yeah.
I mean, and what a wonderful thing for the hobby.
Yes.
It's really awesome.
And when it's all up and running, I was saying I would really like to visit that place. I sent a box out today to San Francisco. Luckily, the temperature dropped down to the 80s because of some thunderstorms in your area, I guess. But you know what? I guess unless it gets to air freight, a lot of that stuff just, if it sits in a truck, just a tractor trailer, like a 40 or 60-foot trailer cross country, there's no air in those things either. I think the U.S. Post Office or UPS. They just sent them. Crips were what I sold them. Yeah. I really like them. Some of them, I love the way they perpetuate. They self-propagate. I've got a bunch of the bronze or brown Wendy eye, and I planted like half a dozen. I've got 30 or 40. So, but nice. Back to fish behaviors.
Fish behavior. I mean, we can branch out. I just thought it'd be a good anchor just to. Because they're like I'm not picking on you, Jody, but you're here. Take Jody, for instance. She has the Hillstream loaches, which are very unique, and they're like a little sucker mouth stingray, basically.
Yeah, very, very cool fish.
Very interesting behaviors because they're like scooching around, they're just it's that kind of behavior, and that's the kind of activity that I think a lot of people like fish for the color. Yeah. But I tend to like fish for their behavior and their their personality and stuff. So
right.
Color is beautiful.
I've got those, I've whined about those continually. The clown plecos that I put in my 75, I haven't seen since. If they're still alive, then their behavior sucks.
I've heard they're like the best hiders of all plecos.
Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't seen them in months now. I've got 3 more in my kitchen tank that I see pretty frequently.
Oh, you do see them in the kitchen tank?
Oh, yeah. There's not enough places to hide for them. That's why.
Good.
So they come out in the afternoons and evenings. When I feed, they come out. But
so the 75 with the big rock that you cut in half, sliced it?
Yeah, that tank.
Oh, yeah. That's a wonderful. I mean, they're probably in there. They're probably snug as a bug,
Yeah.
In there somewhere in their own little cubby hole.
Well, I hope so, because I'd be bummed to lose. And when fish die, they usually come right out in the open and die so they can gloat while they're doing it. But I haven't found any corpses, so not a clue. I was watching it was a big long, like an hour and a half long, kind of a compilation video, MD Fish Tanks, where he's at Maidenhead Aquatics in Taunton in England, where he usually goes. And they ended putting fish in, and I think this was the show, I hope. One of the fish, it was a variety Hillstream loach with a little red tail on it. Really cool little fish.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess it's either unclassified or, they gave 2 different names for it. So one was, that it's still unclassified, but then somebody else apparently gave it a name. So I don't know. But really neat I didn't have good luck with Hillstream loaches. Now I've got in my tank right there behind me, wherever it is, right there.
Yep.
I've got those Royal Whiptail Farlowella, the Royal Farlowella Whiptail. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar, Jody. Yeah. And I thought of you when I saw it, but I don't remember now. It's been a few days, so. But yeah, they're out and about, and I'll see them on the sides of the glass. I keep dumping handfuls of leaves in that tank, and that big dark spot right in the corner there, that's a big chunk of banana leaf that I just shoved in.
Biofilm.
Yeah, and it's floating, and eventually, and they're already on it while it's still dry. They don't care. And I think that's how I got them to survive the transition from being pretty small when I got them from Aquahuna. I put them in a 5.5 gallon tank with a terracotta pot with crypts in it, and that terracotta pot had been in a tank for a while, so it's really slimy, right? And I also put a handful of leaves and put banana leaves in. And what I could have and didn't think to put in at the time was some of that Bacter AE. That would help too.
Yeah.
But anything with a bioslime, and so I try and keep a lot of leaf litter in there. And in no time, the leaf litter is all down to just like the skeleton, the skeletonized part of leaves. I mean, they just go through it. So, and they're getting bigger. They're probably 3.5 inches now.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
Now,
they're very cool.
What would you compare their behavior with? I mean, they're sucker mouth catfish, correct?
Yeah, kind of pleco-like, and not no fear. So I'll see them on the sides of the glass, the pot. They're on leaves. They'll swim up to the surface and collect, and hang on leaves.
Oh wow!
So they're all over the tank most all the time, and they're in with green jade shrimp and peppered cories, which is what, Corridor paleatus, or is it even Corridor anymore?
The peppered
cories. Paleatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paleatus for the peppered.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I mean, are they pretty hard?
I've heard they're really hard to keep alive when they're little. They're really hard to get the spawns to, like larger autocinclus, yeah. Only, it seems like the autocinclus are more shy, at least the ones I have.
I've never had an auto yet.
They are cool little fish. They are very cool little fish. I would like to breed those too. So, which brings up another point. Day before yesterday, I was talking to the pool guy. And when we first started the pool project, it was 4 months ago now, I think, maybe longer, when we were getting through, all the original bidding, the paperwork, and he had come over a couple times, and we knew him. He did a pool for us in Palm Springs back in 2019. So we called them again to come on out and build, redo this pool. And so he got himself into salt water. And day before yesterday, he was telling me, we were talking about distilled water and the TDS and all that, and he goes, I bought, what is it, a 4-stage, 75-gallon per day RODI system from Bulk Reef Supply. And what did he pay? $250 for it. And so it makes 75 gallons a day.
Oh, wow.
And I was talking to Curtis about it. And Curtis said, if you buy the Bulk Reef Supply ones, you can only use their filters. And he said, if you go to Home Depot, buy one of theirs, you can use pretty much anybody's filters. They're interchangeable.
So
there's a lot.
Home Depot would be the best one to go. I mean, for generic.
About the same, it sounds like. So I'm not sure. I do have to go shop. But
so you've got one now. You've got that.
No, not yet. I'm going to get one, I think, because. And what triggered it just now is Keith with the autocinclus. I think I'd like to try my hand at some more egg scatterers and egg layers, and I probably need lower TDS water. And I don't need 0 TDS, but if I get down, like low 10s or whatever, that's probably okay.
I also heard that if they got that sunken belly, you got to watch for that in the autos.
Yeah.
If they have a sunken belly, you got to be really careful. You want to get something that's a little more.
Because they were imported.
Yeah. And they probably got some kind of parasite in there or something.
Good. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all wild caught. Yeah, usually diseased. Yeah, and that's sad. Yeah.
I avoid wild caught fish.
Yeah.
I like wild type. Don't get me wrong, but it's got to be. I like Captain Brett. It's been bred in aquariums.
Right.
I just don't
mine are in hard. Yeah, mine are in hard water too, Keith. But to get them to spawn, I'm thinking you probably need softer water or lower TDS water. I guess that's softer water. So that's and my autos, they seem to thrive, but they don't spawn. So I think that would be fun to get autos to spawn too. So
I wonder how they do that. Do they do it in a cave, or how would they?
Don't know.
I've never.
I haven't looked in it. Yeah. In plants, maybe if you got I've got a forest of crypts. So if they, dragged off eggs in the crypts, probably I would guess maybe a little bit like some cories, where they just drag eggs off. Probably need below 7 pH. Yeah, and I don't have that either. So I could probably get there
with our
that would get me closer to 7. And then what would I do to
botanicals?
I haven't had a lot of luck with botanicals reducing my pH.
Really? It should, if you use, and it'll turn the water a little more acid, which will draw, it will pull that pH down.
There's mechanical ways to do that. Well, I mean, other ways like additives or
yeah.
what?
But that's no problem with that is that you mess with the water chemistry too much and it's
it
too
can crash.
volatile up and down, you know. What I'm doing right now with my bed of rubras, I add those little alder cones, and I also have some leaves.
Right.
And I tell you what, they're looking good in there. And I also did the same thing for the Unimaculatas. I mean, they've bred a few times, but I'm thinking I need to get RO to cut the tap a little bit.
Right.
Also.
Likewise, that's kind of why I want to do that. So yeah, and I use alder cones, and I love the tannins that come out of those. A lot of people don't, but I like that look, that kind of tea water look for some of the tanks.
Mm-hmm. The fish love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith stocks loads of botanicals.
Yes, I got some.
I think we put up
botanicals right here.
Yeah. Where's it? KJAquatics.com, isn't it?
Yep. And anybody able to drop his link for his business? I buy 5
Keith, if you want to put it up, please.
Hi, Lucky. Welcome in. I didn't see you come in.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I think I came home with 11 of them. I don't know. It's been a bunch of months ago. It was on a Wednesday, and I realized, I was going to clean their tank out. I got to stream with Jeff in about 15 minutes. So I'm still pulling into the driveway, and he calls me that day and said, I'm running a little late. Oh, me too. Good. So we're even. So, yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, thank you. I was Fish Miss in July. I was where I won that from, Keith. It was not this year, but last year. And it's got Dee Dee's package. Foxy has her own group of botanicals that are packaged up by Keith, and so does Dee Dee.
So I don't know who Dee Dee.
Yeah, their own particular types they like to use them all. So.
All right. Yeah, there's Keith's website there.
Thank you, Keith.
So feel free to click on that and support not only one of the fish fam, but a veteran.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for your service.
Definitely. We thanked him last night, too, in fact, for about a service. We were at a live stream, and we got talking about Army and like people, like Army families that had to move all over the place.
Yeah. My bonus son is in the Army. He is currently my bonus son.
Oh.
I like that better than stepson.
Yeah.
Because he really is a bonus. You know, I like that kid. Well, he's not a kid. He's 40 or 39 or going on 40, something like that. And he's currently in Transylvania, of all places. And he was going back and forth between Transylvania and Turkey. And I think now he's just back to Transylvania for another, it was supposed to be 9 months, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So he's probably not going to be home for another few months. Army and a Navy. Oh, wow. Yeah. Cool. Oh, Army brat, Navy vet. Got it. Yeah. So he is, I don't know if he's still doing it. He's a Black Hawk crew chief. And yeah, he's just a blast to be with, too. I really love that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Just avoid the dried potpourri that has orange peels. Yeah, I guess citric acid or whatever it is. It's the oils that probably aren't so good.
I remember Tiffany says she dechlorinates her water with citric acid.
I know you can use, citric acid, the vitamin C. Yeah. The ascorbic acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Christian B. Welcome in.
But, you got me on it. I'm using the C-Chem Safe now.
I tell you what, I got mine. I won't look back. I use it. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. You don't need a lot.
Stinks.
Oh, it does. Oh, you open it up, it's like, whoo. But
whoa, rotten eggs. Yeah.
The fish seem to like it. It works really good.
Yeah.
And just think of the money you're going to save, though. I mean, seriously. Yeah. How much are you spending per bottle? How much was it for a bottle of what you were using?
I think it was of the C-Chem or what?
The liquid you were using.
Oh, that was the API tap water conditioner is what I was using.
Mm-hmm. Probably a 16-ounce bottle, or
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I started using that because, I learned using empty fish tanks.
Yep.
So that's what he was using. So I thought, all right, well, there's a product, it seems safe. I was using their CO2 boost also, which is what, a liquid carbon. So I kind of ran out of that. I haven't been using any of that.
So for the price of that one bottle was actually probably more than what your safe was. And
How
long would that bottle last you for, doing all your water changes?
I'm still looking for it. API tap water conditioner, 16-ounce bottle. See if I can find the label.
I was going through one about every 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, obviously the more water changes you do, the faster you go through it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saying that, but yes, definitely. But I'm talking about also in comparison with the safe.
Yeah.
For a product that lasts 5 weeks, I've got a product right now that's going on 4 years, and it's about halfway gone. I do water changes on a weekly basis pretty much.
Right.
It's
so 1 mil per 10 gallons.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, 1 mil per 10 gallons with the API tap water conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I never paid attention to this. To detoxify chloramines, 5 mils per 30 gallons. So what is that, 1.5 mils?
They focus on chloramines as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish they quit putting that shit in the water.
Jorge's in the house. Hey, Jorge.
What's up, Jorge?
Good afternoon to you.
And I saw Keith's comment. He uses,
Wow. Approximately 10 bottles.
ACCR, easier to dose versus safe. Okay. I have never used a Fritz product. Liquid carbon's a biocide, yeah.
Fritz Zyme 7, I'll use that. If I'm starting to tank out from actual scratch, I'll use that Fritz Zyme 7. And I'll do a fish in cycle.
And I use the API, I forgot what it's called. They're live bacteria.
Yeah, that they have it in Stress Coat. Not Stress Coat. Starter.
No.
Fast Start.
Quick Start. API Quick Start.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A bottle of Prime is $22. Safe is 12. Can make it approximately 10 bottles of wine. Well, there you go. Let's see.
But I've saved a ton of money. I tell you what, if I was still paying for Stress Coat, I think it's like $16 a bottle now or something like that. And it lasts, like I said, about a month.
Yeah, I think I got 1 bottle of Stress Coat. That stuff's like syrup.
Yeah, it's got the aloe in it. It's thick.
That's why. Yeah.
It helps with the if a fish loses its body slime, it helps to reconnect it.
Right. Yeah, and I paid. Did I pay $16 for the bottle of the jar of Safe, Seachem Safe?
Okay. Still not too bad.
It's gone up. I paid $12.97. It's now now $15.39. So it's gone up $3.
I got this for $9.99. I bought mine at a saltwater place. They had it on sale for $9.99.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I like it. But you do, when you open it up, it's like, whoo.
Right.
Pretty bad. Hey, Badlands, hello there. A gallon of API tap water conditioner a month here. $45 at Chewy. Well, you know what? Listen to that. Well, you should try the Safe. Badlands?
Yeah.
Save yourself a ton of money. This treats up to 60,000 gallons. That's a lot of water changes.
I'm off to bed. 22:30, almost here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get up at 4. Oh, my God. Yeah. Peter, thanks for being here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Always.
He was here late. He was here early this morning for him, which was, I think we quit around 1 o'clock last night, and he was in here for the whole stream.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
Wow. See, do I have a, I think my safe is in the garage.
oh,
Yeah.
40. Yeah, that's a lot though. Hmm. You can get that for like I don't know what it is now, $12 or $15 for a bottle of safe, or even the product that Keith was talking about, the Fritz's Good
Yeah.
Start. Been around
Fritz,
long, just wasn't
what was
hot.
it called? ACC.
Hmm. Yep. Well,
ACCR, Fritz Dry. Yeah, all right. Let's try that.
this stuff works for me. I bought it. I got one of these. I have two of these. I have one upstairs and one. I'm set for a long time. Long time.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to end up buying some more in 2030 or something.
Fritz Pro ACCR dry ammonia, chlorine, and chloramine. It's a 4-pound jar
Wake up at 4 in
for
the morning.
$53. Huh?
Well, he wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's wow. I haven't had to do that in a hell of a long time.
Lucky's going to be in the auction, Jorge. Just be sure to email me, Lucky. I need to get some because crushing up the vitamin C is annoying. Yes, it really will last you a long time too, Tiffany. This product or the one Keith's talking about, it's the dry stuff. You don't need very much. And for my
The one.
a little, I got those little metal spoons. A little tiny one works for like and it's safe to dose up to 4 times the recommended amount without being dangerous.
Right.
What they say.
Right.
So I use the small one for any tank like 29 gallons on down to 10. And then for the 75, I just go up to the next spoon up. They have it listed on there.
Right.
And do that. How can you be first? Where have you been, young lady?
What's up, Mel?
Mel's here.
Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? I need to get some because crushing up the vitamin C. Yeah, and and I'm not sure it's not that inexpensive, Tiffany. I Googled it one time. Is it safe to use? Because I saw Father Fish talk about using vitamin C, the ascorbic acid. And yeah, it's safe, but according to the Google bot, that it tends to be a little more expensive. So and I'm looking at the Fritz Pro ACCR, and what I'm seeing is I don't know if it's a 4-pound jar or if it's a box of 4. No, it's a 4-pound jar. So that's the rest of my life. I don't know if I need a 4-pound. Link to Fritz site. Okay, let's try that.
David's here. Hey, David. How you doing? You want to join us? You just go ahead and click.
What's up, David?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I am looking at that page.
I think I mentioned to Jorge once, if you'd like to be in the auction, Jorge, I'm not sure what the temperatures are like in Arizona, but you're always welcome. We have later ones too, September, October, and November too. Is David? We are first, aren't we? Yes.
Hey, Jose. How are you? Late lunch.
Welcome in, Jose. Oh, it's a busy day. Oh, my.
Hey, Jorge, I don't know. I don't suppose you have any mail, those wild type mollies, do you? I think I lost my mail. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. But I've got, it looks like maybe 5 females. One of them might be, I've had some fry. So I probably got more than that in there. So maybe one of them will turn male. But I think I need another male. And I got that's really a pretty fish.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm about to mess with my
Kathy into going for a ride.
What's that?
Maybe I'll talk Kathy and going for a ride. Go down to Yuma and get some
mollies.
A male or a couple males from the time to take a trip to. Wow, yeah, absolutely. You're welcome here too, anytime.
Yes.
And I will do better. And then I'll take you to lunch. P.S. Squeak. Is that Palm Springs? No, probably not.
PD with
Palm Desert.
Palm Desert. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any prices on this though, so it's fine to store. My internet is just zip code 92211. Search. One result. Oh, Zen Aquatics. All right.
Who's
They are in
Aquatic?
Palm Desert. It's called Zen Aquatics.
Zen Aquatics. Ooh.
Yeah, it's I'm milling around on this website that Keith put, Fritz Aquatics
That's
website.
Manufacturer's page. That's the manufacturer's
Yeah.
page. It says. Yep.
Yeah, so it says find a store near you. So Zen Aquatics. They sell koi, but everything else is saltwater.
Hmm.
Yeah, kind of a cool store. What's up, David?
Are you still working, David? Or are you taking a break? Hey, there's Keith. Hey, Keith, welcome in.
Fish nerd.
This is the other a fish nerd.
Hello, Keith. I'm not familiar with you, apparently.
Oh, that reminds me, because I sent him fire mouse. Yesterday, I shipped out Merb's replacement males. He got a nice male firemouth and a nice convict. The two females made it fine, but the other ones, they didn't. So they should be arriving tomorrow. I did UPS 2-day air.
Right.
So
yeah, that's too bad.
What's that?
I hate losing fish. I lost a little black skirt tetra the other day on my 75, and it's just not. One eye was clouded over, so I dropped Indian almond leaf in the tank, and it was too little, too late. I should have tried to net it out and put it in a 5-gallon and medicate the hell out of it, but I didn't. So, and then I went to PetSmart last week, I guess, and couldn't see in any of the tanks. They were so clouded with algae on the fronts of them. That's where I bought all those little plecosauruses, the common plecos from them. And one night, might have been on a stream with Jason, might have been auction, but it was Jason. And he was talking about he just moved the plecos from tank to tank to tank to clean up the algae. And so I started doing that. Now I've got plecos in all the tanks until they get too damn big. And then I'm going to have to figure out, they're really getting big. Those two are getting big in the tub out there. But in the meantime, it's like, and there was nobody to talk to there. Why don't you just put a pleco in every one of these tanks, clean them up? I couldn't see fish. I wanted to get some more white cloud mountain minnows. I've got 4. I'd like to get another 3 or 4 for that group. And then I'd have gotten maybe another black skirt tetra or 2 or 3. Nobody.
I like the bristle nose. They don't get too big. That's the reason why before I even knew about bristle nose. All we had that I knew of were those common ones like you got, and they do get big.
Yeah.
But I would definitely. You got your green dragons now. They're going to make great tank cleaners and look good too. And they're only going to get, like I said, about 4 inches long, maybe 5.
And someone keeps threatening to send me the longfin green dragons. I'll see if they show up someday, maybe.
You got green dragons, though, from Brandon.
I got the green dragons from Branton, but somebody else has been threatening to send me the longfin green dragons.
Oh, the longfin. Oh.
Yeah. I'm not I'm not holding my breath.
Oh, well.
And then someday maybe I'll get some of what are they, the albino from you?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you definitely. I can send you some. In fact, we could talk after the thing about that if you'd like me to. Oh, Ron, I could collect some wild salmon mollies if you like. Whoa.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, and then maybe some of those. I think that your angelfish probably what were they? The red devils. They're probably too small to sex still. Richard.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, Mark. If I can get around to it, I may put some Liberty mollies in the auction. Absolutely, you're welcome to.
Those are cool, aren't they? In their dorsal fin looks a little bit like the American flag. Am I?
Yeah. Well, not only that, Mel's touching on here. There are a lot of different species of ancestors that go way beyond the just the color variations of what we got. I mean, they got some called the Medusa. They got some that are, like the 519s, like the Wobbin musters that Mel has. There's a lot of really ornate looking ancestors out there.
Maybe a couple hundred.
Well, I bet there's at least 50 that I know of.
Oh, wow. All right.
I mean, there's a lot.
Are a lot of those hybrids?
No. They're the wild. They come from the wild that way.
Oh, all right. Yeah. No Florida flagfish. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know what to do with them. I know Scotty's got some Florida flagfish, and so doesn't Chris Stubbs Aquatics also have Florida flagfish? That's a mouthful. Yeah. Green dragons only spawn in November to January. I'm all right with that, Dennis, if they spawn. Mine are still a little too small. So I got them from Branton, about 3 months ago now? Maybe 4 months ago?
November to January. Mine spawn all year round.
Yeah.
All year round. Mm-hmm. Great tub fish. The bristlenose are great tub fish?
Yeah. I got those
flagfish.
Plecosaurus in my tub outside, and I think they put on some size since they've been in that tub.
You know what you could do? I mean, this is just a thought.
I'm listening.
Sometime when they get big and you need to get rid of them, you might be able to do a giveaway, and people with big monster tanks would probably love them.
Yeah. My first thought was bring them over to Brandon over at Coachella Valley Aquatics, and he gives them to people.
Okay, you can do that too.
Yeah, I could just give them to him or trade with him. I don't know if he sells them. I think he just gives them away. He's got some big tanks, with big fish, so he just throws them in there when people bring them in. But yeah, I could do that too. Yeah, shipping's a nightmare. Yeah,
you want, you can trade them for some fish that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be shipping. I don't want to wait for them to get 18 inches long. It would probably be.
They sell
maybe
a lot
at the end of this
smaller size.
Yeah, maybe at the end of this
they
season.
sell like crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe towards the end of this season, when it starts cooling down out there, take them out of the tub. And then, I know they don't have a lot of value other than, being a tank cleaner. Oh my God, they're workhorses. And these, I guess they're the common. They're really beautifully, beautifully marked. They're still the ones in the aquariums in the garage are what, maybe 4 inches long. Hey, Lance, you're back from vacation. Where'd you go? How was it?
Jorge says the shipping is a nightmare. It is at first, kind of. It gets a little
nerve-wracking. Yeah.
It gets a little nerve-wracking, but I know you could do it easy, Jorge, if you wanted to. If you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. Richard, can you collect those also? Oh, what the flagfish? Oh, there you go. The Florida flagfish.
Yeah.
Ron, that maybe Richard could collect.
I don't want any.
Oh, you don't want them? Okay.
No.
I
wouldn't know where to put them right now. No. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Scotty, yours were burning. I was just talking about you.
How you doing, Scotty?
Isn't that amazing how that works?
Going back next week. It's a working vacation. Oh, nice.
It's a working vacation. Okay, good.
Tired? Tiered.
Yeah, I think it's a typo. Tired.
Yeah, tired. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm tired quite
Yeah.
often.
No, and I don't want to have to buy big bags for shipping 2 fish. So,
Yeah, well, that's I had to because those fire mouths and convicts, they're good.
Yeah,
but you got to have
you've got more big fish than I will ever have. So,
what's that?
you've got more big fish than I will ever have. So you're shipping big fish.
Well, not typically. I'm just trying to get rid of the big ones and get to the other projects. See, I want to emphasize on the dwarf cichlids and the wild type bettas and stuff like that. Is what I want to specialize in, pretty much.
Yeah, Scotty can't spiel. Been hanging around Texas too long.
I can't either. And autocorrect makes it so nice and for us, doesn't it?
Well, it depends, because sometimes it's like, did you really mean that? Because then it's, it really needs not just spell check, but like intent check. Is that what you meant? So anyway, it's muggy in here. I don't have I need one of those humidity things in here. It's just hot and humid. And I still don't have my.
Scotty says, so was you talking about me? Was it good or bad? Haha.
You should have been here. You'd know. No, we were saying that you had Florida flagfish. Richard was talking about Florida flagfish, and I said, you and Chris Stubings have Florida flagfish, if I remember correctly.
Always good toward you, Scotty. Always good.
Yeah. No, Scotty's,
he's got
I like Scotty.
Yeah, he does a great job. Yeah, his tanks and seems like a nice guy there. Nice guy down in Texas. I love that state. I've been there once. I tell you what, I didn't want to leave there. Honestly, we were there for about a week, and it was in February, and it was like 70 degrees. And I'm like, whoa, so much nicer than Michigan. We came back to 2 feet of snow. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the flagfish.
Yeah, Scotty's got some, and so does Chris.
Yep. He said they were
humidity.
They were being a little bit aggressive for Chris. Of the behavior. I mean, they can be a little bit territorial.
I think he's got him in an IBC.
Oh, does he? Okay.
I thought so.
He had him in an aquarium once because I seen him on a video.
Yeah,
and they were,
all right. Maybe, yeah, okay.
They were going after, I wasn't sure if it was his cribs they were fighting with or.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I have to go back and look at it again.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not in here. He's back from his surgery. I was hoping he'd be in the chat today.
Who's that?
Chris Stubbings.
I thought he already had the surgery.
He had it, yes. He's recovering from it.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's walking around with a, sling. Yeah. So I guess rotator cuff, I don't know, repair.
Might have a hard time typing with just one hand.
Yeah, hunt and peck.
And they're chewed up, some guppy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're not a cichlid, are they?
No, they're I think they're more related to a killifish. I could be wrong, but I think they're related to the killifish.
Okay.
I know Keith would know more about that.
Yeah, I've kept flags in a community tank, no issues.
Yeah, they don't take it. Yeah, that's right. I tell you what else doesn't take any crap are those Xenotocododroi.
Yeah.
They are. I tell you what, had a convict went up and nipped at his tail. The thing turned right around on him. Bam.
That's a Goodeiad?
Goodeiad, yeah.
Goodeiad, yeah. All right, yeah.
And
that's one with the yellow tail?
This is the San Marcos, I think more of a reddish color.
Okay.
San Marcos location.
And Richard's saying, yes, they are Achilles. They are Achilles. According to Keith also. Yeah. So.
I thought so. I wasn't absolutely positive, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But those. That's what I was saying. With the behavior. I mean, like I said, people buy something because it looks nice,
Right.
and go home and find out it's like a little terror, and it's
Yes.
killing all of the tank full of fish.
Yes. What's up, Michael? Yeah.
So-
And you know, that's why most of my fish are all pretty laid back, you know, and that's kind of so.
Mhm.
I've got in this tank next to me from Jason the last auction they came up and nobody bought them, so I said, yeah, I'll take them.
I said,
There were five lyre tail mollies. There were 2 black, a male and a female, and then 3 orange, a male, female, and a fry or a juvenile. And the juveniles are in this tank here, and I'm thinking about moving them out. I got that little cube out in the living room, and then I don't know what to put in here. Maybe just shrimp. I don't know. This is one of those tanks. It's right next to me, and I hardly ever pay attention to it. And it's just right there.
Mm-hmm. I got some tanks that I know that I'm not giving them the time that they deserve.
Yeah, they deserve. Yeah.
So
Let's see. That's it right there.
Yep. Is the light on right now, or is it off?
No, the light's not even on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that little Marineland. I think they call it a Marineland portrait.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put you on the bigger screen here too. Let me
There it
do
is.
this.
Uh-oh.
Just gonna take a quick look here. Okay, I can see it better now.
Oh.
That's a little more. What? How many
Oh,
gallons?
wait, all right, let me do that again. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Is that like a 3-gallon, 5-gallon?
Technically, I think it's a 5-gallon, but it's about because there's that chamber in the back. So there's only about 3 gallons of usable space. It's a nice little tank. I had a betta in it. I took him out, put him in that 20 back there with the royal whiptails and the this one's a 5-gallon portrait, the Marineland portrait. And I think, like I said, I think it's about 3.5 gallons of usable space.
Hey, George.
It's got the rounded corners. I mean, it's a cool little tank.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But
how are your bettas doing? Morana, the ones you bred, how are they doing?
how the what?
Your bettas doing?
You know, they're all happy and healthy with air quotes because most of them have tumors all over them, you know, and so does their mother, the female that they spawned from. So
she had a tumor too, but it didn't really. She lived for like almost 3 years, and the tumor wasn't huge. You could just a little slight bump, you know.
This is huge on her.
I think that's becoming more common with the more breeding that I don't know if it's.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what causes their cancer. I mean, I know there's cancer in all different kinds of animals: dogs, cats, fish, birds.
Sure.
I'm wondering if it's caused by, after they've done a lot of the nuclear tests around the world. I mean, that radiation's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's going to be within the atmosphere, so it's just like swirling around all the time, and we have a cancer epidemic because of it. That's my conspiracy.
It's as possible as anything else, and then maybe what's in the water.
They've done like 50 tests, like at least 50 tests, all the nations.
Yeah. I read this book. I started going for a master's in environmental studies and ended up getting a job. Shit happened. I had to just stop. But one of the books we were supposed to read was, I think it was called The Legal Action. I think they made a movie of that too. And it was John Travolta. And I think he's this lawyer that's trying to get to the bottom of this cancer cluster somewhere in New England, I think is where it was. And it turned out it was the water there was a military installation. And
the chemicals in our
it wasn't from drinking the water. but it was from showering. So when the water came out hot, and whatever the chemical was, it vaporized and it was inhaled, and that's, you know, it was an interesting read. It was, you know, so anyway, yeah, and then Teflon. Oh my God, everything Teflon, you know, pans forever, and
Yeah.
that, you know, not
Asbestos.
anymore. And if you still got a Teflon pan, you really should have gotten rid of it years ago, huh?
Asbestos. I mean, that was just overruled. I mean, they ruled that out, what, back in the 80s or 90s?
Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, yeah, but same thing with
now about asbestos. People getting cancer from the asbestos.
oh yeah, a lot of shipyard workers because they were using the hell out of asbestos in shipyards. So yeah, but yeah, chemicals in the food. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you know, we started using pesticides regularly, and commercial fertilizers. I think probably going into the Second World War, because we were trying to feed, you know, an army at war, so to produce as much food as we possibly could to ship to the troops, and that required fertilizers and pesticides. You know.
Oh no! They had asbestos insulation on.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and you know, well, lead, right? You know, older homes. Technically, you know, if you're hiring it out for rehab, you know, contractors are supposed to, in most states, you know, get somebody to come in and check for lead and asbestos.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't happen all the time.
And then they got to get the lead out.
Yeah.
Get the lead out.
And you know, the house I lived at in Orange County had that old, I think they were called VA, or I don't remember, the tiles on the floor. They were small. They might have been like 8 or 10 inch squares, and they were kind of dated. They looked like the old Bakelite that old telephones and stuff were made out of. Hey, Gil. And they had you know, like marbling in it, but that was an asbestos tile. And so it tends to be safer just to go over it with other tile, just lock it in. What's this asbestos? Not outlawed. I thought it was.
Into the future, hello.
Probably heavily regulated though, Keith.
Yeah, the Trinity test. Yeah, the whole towns were made infertile in all sorts of health. Yeah, but they've done. If you go on YouTube, you'll see they have an actual thing that shows the exact amount of all the nuclear testing up to this point.
Right.
And you can see it going off. Like it starts out with the United States doing them, and then Russia, and then it's like a popcorn machine. They were doing it like every few months, and it just goes on and on. Bah, 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 bah. You know, these are megaton warheads are going off.
Yeah, there was a lot of. Well, then they went below ground. Right at first, there were a lot of above ground testing. Then they went below ground, like in Nevada.
Yeah, and that could be. I mean, it's gonna breach the surface of the crust.
Oh yeah, or get into the water.
You're gonna get more contaminated material doing it that way, actually.
Right.
Hope everyone is doing well, lurking as usual. Well, I'm glad you're doing that into the future. Good to see you.
Yeah.
We originally started talking about the behaviors of fish and stuff, but we tend to stray off every once in a while. But that's all right.
We do stray.
Right. Sometimes you just got to. As in Richard's name, you got to go with the flow, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
got to go with the flow.
Yeah, Christian B. Yes, they have done a lot of damage, and you know, part of the problem with well, I guess it's a problem, a challenge. I hate the word problem, challenge with with herbicide use. You know, there's so many introduced species that unchecked will just take over environments. So how come the herbicides? You know, and then you know, like with corn, that's one of the things where they bred in a gene that's Roundup resistant, so they can plant corn, and as it comes up, the grassy weeds come up with it, because a lot of times the weeds with plants with crop plants are similar or in the same family. So they really, and they're usually more competitive. So they can spray right over the corn with Roundup, not kill the corn, but kill the weeds. and then eventually the weeds become Roundup resistant as well. So it's
like antibiotics, right? I mean, if you take too many antibiotics, it becomes too familiar to the.
Oh yeah, you become resistant.
You become very resistant. Yeah, that's why they were very scant on wanting to prescribe.
Yeah, the whole GMO thing's a nightmare. I think it's all about being able to patent something, and you get to be the only one that gets to grow it. So,
hey, Jesse's here. Jesse. Jesse Salient Aquatics, welcome in.
How you doing, bud? How's that big ass tank of yours doing?
What size tank did he get?
I think it's 300 gallon.
300.
It's an 8-footer, isn't that right?
Oh man, I'd love to have an 8-foot tank. 8 or 10 foot. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
I would like an 8-footer. Yeah, that would be good. That would go behind the couch in the living room.
Oh, good and good. 375 gallon. Holy
there you go. Yeah.
I hate to ask how tall it is because if it's over 2 feet, that would be a real major pain for me.
Well, and and the one thing that seems challenging to me, but what do I know? It's an acrylic tank. So you've got this big top on it too with smaller holes. I could never fit in there to just no way I can get my big butt in there. 31 inches tall.
That's pretty tall. My 2 foot 65. That's hard to work in that thing.
Yeah. Now same with my 75. So I guess that's also about 24 inches.
Yep.
Oh, I saw an interesting video the other day, and I cannot remember who these guys are, but they were talking about the Imagitarium tanks from Petco.
Yeah.
And they were showing the side view, and it looked like a 20 long. Maybe it was bigger than that. And they've got a cross brace on this thing. The 75 Aquion's got a cross brace.
Yeah, so does the 55.
Yeah, and it's really rigid. This thing had this big dip in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's that going to do? You put water in it, it straightens out, the sides pop off. So I don't know. The Imagitarium tanks don't seem like a great way to go. And I guess I don't know where they're going to be selling Aquion tanks anymore, because it looks like PetSmart's mostly moving towards Marineland tanks, which I think are probably a better tank than the Imagitarium, though. I don't really know. I haven't really just looked at the two, but
I don't have any problem with the Aquions. I like them.
No, I don't either. But it seems like they're getting phased out of PetSmart and Petco.
But after watching you do your reseal on your tank, I want to do that to both of my 40s upstairs, because that would make some nice tanks down here.
Right.
And you said it's not that hard, right? I mean, you just got to be really fastidious with the cleaning of it.
Yeah. It was a 55 hunky, yeah, with that bowed, and there's no way you could put, and then you can't get lids for them. Apparently, they were saying, yeah, I used that. I can't remember the name of the silicone from. I got it from Amazon.
It was specifically for aquariums.
That's what it says, yeah.
And it's still holding well for you, right?
And Michael said, be careful, though. He goes, after a couple of years, they'll fail. And I hope that's not the case. I've got an 8.5 gallon that I repaired with that same sealant. And no problem so far. It is called Mike, MC.
Oh, I'm trying to see where that comment is.
Oh, no, it was between us. It was a comment between us. It might have been in my video.
Oh, okay.
You might have said it in the video, or maybe when we were talking one time. Old Oceanic. Yeah, all right. Here, I'm going to put something in the chat real quick, Jeff. Or in the...
okay. Hold on. I'm on full screen. I have to come back.
Yeah. This is the seal I use.
There it is, right? At the stage.
Yeah. Yeah. And the reason I got this stuff was because 2 reasons. One, it's aquarium sealant. And theoretically, I read the MSDS sheets, which is redundant for the GE silicone. They tell you not to keep it wet. There's probably some varieties that it's okay, but you're not supposed to use it in a constantly wet situation. Oh. And I know people do all the time. And I was watching this guy a couple of years ago on the tube, and he builds custom tank. He's in Turkey, and he builds these amazing custom tanks.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the stuff he uses. It will still leak though. Yeah, my 310 started to. Yeah, and it's a chemical weld with acrylic. It's really, you get whatever the right solvent is. It's like water. Dip a long, slender paintbrush in it, or hypodermic, and it just seeps right into any of the holes. And give it some time, and that just melts the acrylics together. So acrylic is just a chemical weld, and that's pretty easy to do. But I like this stuff. I only used part of the first tube, and it was dry by the time I got back to it to seal that 29 a few weeks ago. And so I opened the second tube. It was still good. And then I put the tip back upside down in it when I was done. I'm never going to use it again. It'll probably go south. And if I need to reseal something, I'll have to buy it fresh. So, but $22 for 2 tubes. That's not bad.
And so, did you use a full tube on that reseal?
No, I don't think I even used a quarter tube, Jeff.
Do you think a full tube would be enough for like a 40-gallon breeder?
For the entire breeder, probably.
Okay.
And you're only going to cut out the surfaces, right? You're not going to cut the panels apart.
Right.
Yeah. So you just cut out all the surfaces on the inside, the sides, and the around the bottom.
And then you clean it with isopropyl alcohol.
Yep.
Really, really well, and get all the.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get all the little bits that it's hard to clean up. When you're cutting through that silicone, it leaves all those little rubbery bits around. That I tried to vacuum some of it up with a little dust buster. Yeah, it didn't work so well. But it's I got it all cleaned up with the alcohol. I wiped it all down until all the little bits were gone, and then I didn't bother to tape around the bottom. A lot of people put the tape so you stay between the tape. There's no need to do that on the bottom because that's going to be inside. Hey. Howdy, Bougie. That's going to be inside, under the substrate. And then I went up the sides about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, just a little bit more than the width of a single edge razor blade. So I could get that in there to clean them up. And then one side didn't look good. So I went all the way up one side. And again, I didn't bother to tape it. I just ran it up and, I've got enough experience caulking stuff. I used to paint houses commercially. So, I can, usually do caulking without getting too much mess. And if you go over a little bit, you can go back and trim it with a single edge blade, and just.
And I'm sorry for not remembering, but did you use the gun to spread it?
Yes.
Okay.
A caulking gun, yes.
Caulking gun, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think this comes in the toothpaste tubes. So I know you can get GE silicone in the tubes, the small like toothpaste tubes. But I don't know.
Aquion does that too.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get, if they sell it, then that's got to be whatever they're using. It's got to be good for it. Mm-hmm. And they put their own label on it or what?
Yep, Aquion silicone.
Yeah, I do know how to handle some caulk.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm kind of like, I'm not very handy doing that kind of stuff, but after watching you do yours, I think I'm going to try it.
Yeah. I've been doing this kind of shit since I was a kid.
I've never resealed a tank. 50 years of keeping.
Yeah.
I've only had.
I started painting when I was like 9 years old, painting houses, because my folks had rentals, so my mom and I would go paint them. And then after high school, I ended up painting commercially for a bunch of years. And then I went back to school. I remember slicing the bleep out of my finger, checking the tank seals. Never made that mistake. How? On what? Was there a piece of glass in the silicone? I've seen that. I bought a tank. It was a brand new tank, and there were shards of glass in the tank. And it was an Aquion, so you do have to be careful with that.
Or the drilling? If it's tempered glass, you'll be in trouble.
Well, tempered, yeah. I mean, tempered. The shards aren't this. I mean, tempered glass, right? To temper glass, you cut it. It's standard glass. You cut it to fit. You mill the edges, whatever you're going to do, sand them smooth. Then it's tempered.
Oh.
Right. you can never do anything with that glass again. You can't. I mean, it's got to be the right size to go. And it if it breaks into those little bitty squares that are really pretty safe. You're not going to get hurt on them. But regular, the plate glass. Yeah, when you're cutting it, you get little shards that fly off. You got to be careful cleaning all that up. There was a shard. Yes, shard in the silicone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
Dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
Lighter, more durable, but scratchy. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't realize that, Jesse, that it'll yellow over time, discolor over time. Interesting.
I didn't know that either. I've never had an acrylic tank yet. I haven't had one, but you mentioned one that got scratched up.
Me?
Yeah, I remember you talking about one that you had an acrylic tank, and you said it was nice, but it scratched easily. I remember you saying that. I wasn't sure if that was your tank or somebody else.
Wow. I don't have any now, and I haven't since we've been here. Maybe I did years ago. I don't remember. That's been a long time. And, the two brain cells have been,
Hey, Glenn, welcome
I
in.
didn't treat them all that well. Let me get this out of the queue, Jeff. You want to take that down?
You got it in the queue? Yeah, I'll take this one down.
I got it.
you
There
got
we go. Yeah.
We have GB Shrimp, Glenn, and we have Bill, UK and
cool.
Australia. How you
Hey,
guys
both of
doing?
you. Yeah.
Hope you're well?
Fishaholics. Yes. True.
Yes, right.
Glenn, how are you, bud?
Yep, my
Always a
name's
pleasure.
Jeff, and I'm definitely a fish addict and an aquarium
Yeah.
junkie.
Much like plexiglass. Yeah, it will. Not a clue. I did not know that. Huh.
What's your fish of choice?
Wow.
The fish of choice. Cichlids. I could say that.
Yeah. How you feeling, Glenn?
Oh, yikes. How are you doing there, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You got too much going on tonight, Mike?
Yeah. Huh.
I still prefer glass over acrylic. Yeah, I think
Yeah. So, Jesse, I remember you saying, I don't remember if it was in your stream before you got right before you got the tank, or maybe in a video, the weight difference. So your tank, the acrylic weighs how much, and what would an equivalent glass tank weigh? Because those are going to be some thick panels of glass.
Let's be heavier. Yeah, heavy.
Yeah. So anyway, when we did the remodel here, the guys that came in and did the showers, that's all tempered glass. And so, the panels are built. They're all drilled for the hinges on the doors, right? They're drilled for the handle holes. All the edges are beveled. And then they're tempered. Then they're sent out to be tempered. And then, so we were talking about building an aquarium, just a big aquarium like that,
Yep.
And that's tempting. I brought it up today. When I was watching that video, going to feel good. Procedure was pure agony. I'm sorry to hear that. Hypersensitivity. Yeah. When we were watching that video about the Imagitarium tanks, they had mentioned another tank, Red Reef tanks. I think it's Red Reef, where they'll fail. The whole side will just pop off.
Oh, the glass tank was
that can't be good. And I'm talking about that with Adam, the pool guy, the other day. And Kathy's there, and she's like, "Oh my God!" And I'm saying I want an 8-foot tank behind the couch, but it's obviously not a Red Reef tank. So
I have a question for you and for the people in chat, Ron.
Yeah.
Now, what would you think? I've heard of people doing what they call a plywood tank.
I've seen those. Yeah.
But what if you did the frame all in 2x4 and have it screwed in really well? You could and then put glass in, and then
the whole inside, I guess, fiberglass.
No, it'd be regular glass
on the inside.
Yeah, you get glass. You're going to build an aquarium inside this frame, right? But it's going to be really, really strong. I mean, you got.
Yeah, I've seen where the whole inside's fiberglass, the bottom, the sides, and then a glass panel for the viewing panel.
I was thinking about all 4 panels glass.
Yeah.
And the bottom glass.
I don't know.
I was thinking that would be a really cool, because you know what? It'd have its own stand, and the tank would be all in one piece.
Right.
Oh, that'd be kind of a pain though when you had to move it, if you had to.
Oh yeah, they weigh
So
a ton.
Yeah. Same with the plywood. You'd have to take.
But a 300-gallon, 8-foot glass tank would weigh a ton as well.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, Aquarium Domain, he's built tanks like that.
Oh. Oxyacetylene cutting torch. Oh.
Fish Rescue YouTube channel. Check out their tanks. They've got all kinds of different tanks.
Well, they got tanks that are taller than us.
Yeah, and one of them's an indoor swimming pool that they turned into a tank.
Well, they got a swimming pool, so their big pond inside. It's a.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's an Olympic size, but it's like a high school.
Yeah.
Pool size. You know, it's
It's a regular swimming pool. Yeah.
Hey, there's Jay here.
Fish. I know I saw Katie Cichlid tour the place one time.
Aquarium Domain, and hi J&N. I haven't seen you in a long time.
The glass tank was ridiculous heavy, 500 pounds, and the acrylic about 350. All right, yeah.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure, if you ordered somebody to build you a big glass tank, you'd have to get they'd have to build the stand too. And also do the white glove treatment, set it all up, bring it in and set it up, because I'm not lifting that thing. I'm not even going to be touching that thing to lift it.
Something like that. If I was going to get a big tank, I'd just do it like I'm doing here with the cinder blocks, and maybe I might go. What is it? The big step up from the 2x4s. I might go up to the 4x4s?
4x4, 4x6.
Yeah, I'd do that. I think for something that big, just for own peace of mind. But
5 minutes. Yeah. That's the only way you can handle something that big. Yeah, and then bring it in on a dolly, like bring it out of the truck, set it on a dolly, and then roll it in. Yeah. 23,000 gallon. That's what our swimming pool is. About 23,000 gallons.
Wow.
And there was a lot of, turn that into a big fish pond, and Kathy goes, not on your life. And I do want to stay married. So it's not going to happen.
Jeremy's been hiding, he says. I left LOL been hiding, Brandon. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Jeremy. I didn't see you come in.
Yep. Yeah. I'm glad. I hope you're going to be healing up there, Glenn, from your rotator cuff. That's got to be painful as hell. Divorce.
Yeah, I did say stay married. I admit that. I even said it.
Have you both been divorced? You've been divorced.
No, I've never been married. Kathy is my first. I am her third. So.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you was married once before. Okay.
Nope, it ain't cheap. No, I just don't even want to go through that, because we have got just this amazing connection between each other. We've known each other. We've been married. It was 10 years at the end of June, and we knew each other about 10 years prior to that.
Tomorrow will be our 32nd anniversary. Tomorrow on the 21st.
Oh, very cool! Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah, very cool. And your birthday was a few days ago, last
15th.
Friday.
Yeah, we have our family. My mother's was August 7th. Mine's the 15th. My dad's the 22nd.
Wow.
One of my best friends in town here is the 5th, the 9th. Yeah, it's a busy month.
Yeah. Kathy's folks' anniversary is today. And I forgot, it's 27 years. Is that right?
I'm making
37 years.
I'm able to.
Yeah, 37 years.
You set up 2 tanks. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was going to set up a tank yesterday. That 20 long that I keep threatening to set up, but I had to get sand. And so I got sand. I got 2 bags of pool filter sand, and they are in the back of Kathy's car, and she is at work. So the last 2 days, it's like, could not get them, or
Thank you, Jeremy.
So I know we were talking about sand a while back, and pool filter sand has come down. It's $20 a 50-pound sack. So, and everybody's going, use play sand, use whatever else, and I just, it's like, well, it's cheaper, but then is it? I mean, how much time am I going to spend rinsing it out, and how much water to rinse it out? So, my wife and I hit our 40th win. Or we'll
37.
hit March. Very cool, Scotty.
Yep.
Yep.
We got married in 93.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very cool. I love seeing that kind of stuff. In fact, we've been married 37 years in December. Yeah, I got married. Good for you guys. My folks had 50 some years before my mom passed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jeremy says he's been hustling trying to make ends meet. I know that.
Who was it that just did their silver, their 25th?
Oh, yeah. Who was that?
It was last week, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, that's your silver. Wasn't Tiffany, was it?
Me, I don't know. Tiffany, is that you 25 years?
Who was that?
I don't know.
I think 22 years for me. And you better know.
Keep skating on thin ice there.
There you are.
Kathy, never remember. I could go up there, Ron, I could go up there after this stream, right?
Yeah.
And I could say to Kathy, what's going on tomorrow?
I don't know.
She'd look at her calendar and say, "Oh, I don't have anything scheduled."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Anniversary?" Then she's like,
So what are you going to do? You got plans? Do you have plans for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm making a nice dinner here at the house. We're gonna.
All right. Okay.
I got a nice pork tenderloin. I got some other nice stuff to go with it.
Very cool. Very cool. Good for you. Yeah. Yeah.
25 years
from May of 1999. Oh, so wait, you're and Bill, 27 years. Very cool. So Tiffany, this was last 25 years. So you're coming up on 25, if I'm doing my arithmetic right.
So I got a question for Tiffany. Now, did you party like it was 1999? You saw the song by Prince. Oh, I'm sorry.
I quit partying then by 1999. I was done with it.
1999.
Yeah.
And I quit.
In the UK, usually 15 years. Yeah, it's something like that here. I think it might even be, like minutes or hours in California. So, yeah, you can do whatever you want and get away with it here. They don't care anymore.
Well, you're young, Jesse. That's why. Used to be here married for 15 years. I tell you what. I'll tell you something, though. Somebody said marriage is overrated, but I'll tell you one thing. It's not for the faint of heart. You got to work.
Yeah.
You got to work it.
Yeah, it's too easy just to walk away for so many people.
It's something you got to build together. It's not something that just happens.
Yeah. And that's what's kind of nice that, Kathy and I have known each other so long, that, we're not just husband and wife, but we're really good friends.
Yeah.
And we care a great deal about what we say and do with and to each other. So,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still me. I still screw up. 42 years, Lance.
You know what? Nobody's perfect, Ron. You know what? No, you guys have a great relationship. I can tell when she comes home, and you guys are really good for each other. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and it's scary. I mean, it's like the brains connect. Running water.
I mean, I tell you what. With my type of mind, you're always thinking into the. I mean, you're not really thinking about what's right now. Pretty much, you're thinking about is what's behind you and what's in front of you.
Yeah, we try to stay out of both those places.
And I try, you know what? And that's the place I'm in all the time. And I can't. I try to live for the moment, but it's hard to do that. Right. They say that the ADHD will make you do that. That you just remember things that you shouldn't, and then the stuff you should remember, you don't. Most of the time.
Try very hard to stay in the moment. We plan things because you got to plan stuff. But we try to mostly stay in the moment for, and that's really a big part of,
It's easier said than done for some people, but I try. I do try.
It's taken almost 30 years of practice for me, and a little over 20 for her. So,
Taking 60 years of practice for me. It still ain't there. But, it's kind of annoying, Scott. Oh, let's see here. What did I miss? Tiffany, okay, so that's scary.
20 years on September 3rd, Cinnamon Girl, good for you. Now it's coming up. What are you guys going to do? You got plans? Go anywhere? Do anything? We went to Disneyland for our anniversary, and we were both big Disney nerds. So she booked one of the tours, and it was the railroad. Boy, that's easy to say. Railroad tour in the park. And so we got there the night before our anniversary. Oh shit, 27th of June. So we were there on the 26th. We went into the park for dinner, and then the next day we got there for go to Aqua Shell in Jersey. Oh, very cool. We went to the park the next day and did the tour, and then hung out in the park all day and do what we do. Yeah, back surgery. No kidding. Wow.
Looks like you threw it back out partying.
Yeah.
Did you throw
And that's a
back
crapshoot. Yeah, back surgery is a real crapshoot. My father-in-law had back surgery, and I think it's worse than before. So.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Glenn that.
Folks. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Glenn. Glenn, I hope you heal up very well. And
thanks for popping in, Glenn. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have a nice evening, okay?
Yeah. Thanks
Hello,
for popping in.
Hello there. Honesty and trust honesty and trust goes a long way. You know, because
yes, it does. Yeah.
If you have that, suspicion in your mind or something, I tell you what, with Kathy, I don't have that.
No, and to even cause that to happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the mind games when you're younger.
Yeah.
They try to play the power game back and forth.
Right.
It's just how human nature is.
Right.
But there was no games with us. I mean, it's like we were at the right place at the right time when we met.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yes, I'm looking at the time here, and we are at 5:30 almost. So I think
close.
Probably think about wrapping it up, because I do have to go up and fix some supper for my wife.
Yeah, I get it, Scotty. Kathy and I go to the chiropractor every 2 weeks to try and mitigate those kind of problems.
I've never been to a chiropractor in my life.
Yeah, we go regularly.
Wow.
It started on our honeymoon.
Oh,
we were on a road trip. We went on a 3-week-long road trip, and I'm driving the truck, and every time I would turn to the right to look out the side window to change lanes, when I'd come back, my neck was hanging up and popping, and oh my God, it was just agony after a while. So we get home, and then I went to the doctor's, and I told her what was going on. She goes, I don't have any. I go, my wife wants me to go to the chiropractor. She goes, I don't have any problems with that. You should do that. So I went to the chiropractor every day for about 2 weeks. He took x-rays. Most chiropractors don't do that. It's like they're messing around with you. They don't even have pictures, So he took all these x-rays. And so, for about 2 weeks, I'm going daily. Then I'm going once a week for a couple months. And then after that, I'm going, now we're going every 2 weeks, and it's just a wellness thing.
I hope it works, Running Water.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Brandon.
You had to do. I mean, how many kids do you have? How many children do you have, Brandon? Let's see here. I will be seeing the chiropractor. I hope that works. Yes. And here's another thing too. I heard there was a comment a while back that was talking about like medical conditions or whatever. And then when I had my diagnosis last summer, somebody made a comment. I'm not going to mention any names. It says, well, why are you going to do this now when you're this old? And my reply was, you know what? Feeling better now is better than not.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, could rather than just continue to go down that same suffering path?
Yeah. That's why we go to the chiropractor. I am 70 years old, which just blows the shit away.
You're 70 years young, Ron.
I'm a better behaved 13-year-old.
That's right.
I'm just a better behaved 13-year-old. But we go to the chiropractor. I go to the doctor every year, do annual blood work, and then do whatever else I have to do. I get to see the urologist once a year, and it's like, here it comes. Get the colonoscopy however often they say, because I want to stick around. I've got had a buddy He was probably about as old as I am now, and I don't think he ever did a lot of doctor stuff. Next thing you know, he's got colon cancer. It turned. He had a blockage. It turned into it was colon cancer, and it spread like wildfire everywhere, and he was dead in like a couple weeks time. You know, and I miss him. He was, when I went back to school, I was 33 years old. He was one of my first instructors, became a good friend. And also then I went back teaching where he was. So a colleague, and then boom, he's gone. And, you know, I don't want to do that to my wife if I can help it. Yeah.
You know what? You're doing a great thing. You're, making her life, you're doing the best you can.
I hope so.
You can do, right?
Huh?
That's all we can do is the best we can.
That's right. Thank you, Keith.
So I'm 50 and
you can hit on me, but it won't get you anywhere.
Well, I'm 35. I've been pretty lucky in that aspect. I haven't had, better knock on wood.
Yeah.
I've never had any back problems there.
Yeah.
I just cursed myself. So
yeah. My
my
neck's starting to screw up again. It's cracking and popping every time I turn my head. Told the chiro about it last week when we were there. So he was messing with it, kind of working on it. I don't know if it's any better or not, but
your knees cracking.
You know, I got to start. When I was at the doctor's last fall, he goes, "Do you exercise?" Do I look like you need to exercise? It's like I still, I try to get on the treadmill and walk, for about at least 45 minutes. Walk a mile and a quarter, something like that. Regularly, no. He goes, "You eat everything you want?" Not really, and I can't shed to save my ass, So have I eaten a lot of hamburgers this year? I think I've had like 5 hamburgers this year. So we eat mostly we eat right, mostly. So, but I don't know.
Ground turkey too, right? That's good for you.
Yeah. And I've backed way off the ice cream from what I used to eat. Oh my God. Might eat ice cream once or twice a week, probably more like once a week, maybe 3 times a month. Now I'm going to eat ice cream at Disneyland a couple of times.
I had a big bowl last night. Oh, it's so good. It's French vanilla, but it has this really dark chocolate. It's that kind when you bite into it, snaps. It's really, so good.
Yeah, working the trades is hard on you, Bill. I know that because I did a lot of working in the trades before I went back to school. So, and then I got lucky enough to go teach full time. So I had kind of a short career teaching, so I did a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have done when I was younger, I sort of lived on the dark side, so, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, the thing of it is you make adjustments in your life and you better it like you're doing.
Right.
I'm doing. Like everybody's trying to, I think.
Yeah.
So
I like it on this side.
I'm sorry?
I like it on this side of the grass.
Oh, absolutely.
I enjoy my life a lot, and I want to keep it that way because it's, I try to live my life in gratitude every day,
Oh, absolutely. That's same here.
It's a big thing. So I know you were talking about pulling the plug here.
Yeah.
Brick and block. No shit. Wow. Man, my respects. Yeah.
A brick and block.
I was watching the guys redoing our pool, and those guys worked their asses off. The demo crew, and then the rebar crew, and then the gunite crew, the plaster crew. What a hoot that was. I don't know if I can find that video. Let's see if I can find that video.
Yeah, go ahead. See, dang, that's rough.
Wait, I gotta go find it first.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Those rugs are heavy.
What's
I hear a little baby crying.
What rugs are heavy?
Carpeting.
Oh yeah, I did floor covering with the buddy of mine off and on for, when I wasn't working regularly. I'd go, and the demo, that's rough. And so I've done a lot of that, and then doing a lot of carpet tiles. Let me see here.
I've been in the whole time, just back from getting school supplies. Oh, nice.
Oh, is that Jody?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw where she was going to gotta get. Oh, here we go. Got to get pool supplies.
Okay, let me know.
All
Do you
right,
need me to
yeah.
bring it up, or can you do it? Let me see here.
No, you need to.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me get it in the queue.
Yeah, it's not in the queue yet. Yep.
No. I'd never seen this done before. We got, instead of a regular plaster pool, we did the pebble. All right, it's in the queue.
All right.
There was like 15 guys here. So this is them applying it. And then the guys with the trowels came behind.
Oh, wow.
And yeah. So it looks like regular plaster, but then they come through and trowel it smooth. And then after it's pretty much set, they come through and hose off a lot of the cream that comes to the top and just expose the pebbles. Yeah, floor
You got a nice wall there, too, for privacy.
Huh?
You have a nice wall there for privacy, too.
Yeah, yeah. And that's all going to be bamboo back there. Those are ocotillos. We're going to get those out of there and bring in all bamboo. So you can see that one guy starting to trowel.
Yeah.
And then you know, there's like 50. They've got these ropes hanging. That's it. Yeah. They've got these ropes hanging and all these lines and cables hanging off the rope. I mean, it was just a zoo with all these guys back there. So let me kill that. So anyway, so that was fun. It's working now. We got water in it. We go swimming. So yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. You were talking about pulling the plug on this, and you know, if you need to, let's.
Yeah,
let's
but we just had a few more people come. I'm just going to say hello to everybody. Aquabotany, hello. Yep, we are. We're going to wrap her up here, guys, because I do have to go cook something to eat because my wife is. I know she's hungry, and I'm getting there myself. Go with the flow.
Right.
Wow, salute. Wasn't smart enough. So thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Jeff.
I've enjoyed our conversation like always.
Likewise. Thank you.
And I thought it was
thank you, everybody in chat.
You know, with the behavior of fish. I thought it was, you know, it's something we don't often talk about.
No.
In here. So I
thought we can run with that again next time. We barely touched on it. We can run with that again next time.
Sure. We hit it a little bit, but we can do more of it. So because I know a lot of people like Mike, he's kept Dovi and stuff. You can't. A lot of these fish that you get when they're small, they look really, really nice. But at any rate, anybody have a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at. And
thanks to all of Jeff. Thanks to all of my members.
And
thanks for looking.
All right, guys. Love y'all. Have a good one.
Cheers, all.
Bye.